As soon as I graduated high school, I jumped head into the music scene, and it was a very competitive world. So trying to survive there, singing and music, something that was such a joy for me, had become just a tool, just something to keep me afloat, to survive. So I ended up walking away from that world. And that was about nearly 12 years ago. And you'd think I'd be sad because, you know, music and singing, these things were a big part of my life since I was very young. Now, I just completely stopped it. But I wasn't sad because I discovered that God was my audience. When I say God, I'm talking about Jesus. So he had become my audience. He always was, but I didn't realize that. And I was so happy. Yeah, I was just so happy, filled with joy. Even though music for me now was confined within the four walls of my room. But I was just so happy that I was experiencing God really for the first time. I had a relationship with God before, but not like this. I loved it so much that I didn't ever want to sing outside of my room again. Because I thought that if I did, just like I had tainted it before, that I was going to taint it again. So, you know, I shunned every opportunity. But last year, something startling happened. There was a thought that stung me, that really hurt when I heard my own thought. And it was, will I ever share my voice again? I was so caught off guard because, you know, for like over a decade, I was just so preoccupied with trying to protect, you know, not letting it get out. So God and I are like this. But I was having this thought, you know, as if I longed for it. When I heard my own thought, my eyes just instantly filled with tears and the sting in my nose and this, you know, pain in my heart. But I pulled myself together and I was like, girl, stop. So I just moved on. And that was last year. And then some months after that, I would have another thought. And it was, wait, why am I not using my voice that God gave me to sing at this church? I go here. It was like a light bulb moment. It's a thought that is completely different from the same pattern of thought that I had for so many years. But all of a sudden, I was filled with excitement. It was, you know, some things happen gradually, and this is one of those things for me that just changed overnight. And 2 months ago, my friend, Johan, he suggested this idea of doing this concert. And then I was filled with excitement again. I was so surprised at my own self, because I just went from like zip nothing to almost 12 years, totally being taken over by this excitement. So here we are today. And as I sit here with you now, I'm wondering if that thought that stung me last year, maybe it was God revealing a hidden part of me that I had buried for all these years. Because I guess he saw this longing that I had to, you know, share what God gave me. That I didn't even see it. I was so content with that life being over. But God revealed this to me. So I want to share with you this moment of singing this song called The Goodness of God. Because I see how good God has been to me. But even though I am on stage today and I am performing, I would like this song to be just background music for you. Because I want to invite you to recollect, to think through your mind, search your mind, to remember the goodness of God that you experienced in your own life. Because even if you don't believe in God, God's goodness permeates through every single one of us, because He makes His sun to rise on the good and on the evil, and His rain, He sends His rain to the just and the unjust. So if you think that you're an evil person, such a terrible person, God still showers you His goodness and love. And if you think you're a good person, it's still the same, even though you think you're a good person.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able,